Look, I don't care what anybody says. We really don't have time, okay? If you're in your like 20s or 30s, especially, it can be a huge trap and mental thing to run into. Thinking like, hey, I got time to figure this out. I got time to figure this out. That's true and false at the same time. I'll get more into that in a minute. But the fact of the matter is, boys, that we have like on average, what is it, 7 hours of screen time? Well, that's insane. How much do you even remember from the screen time that you use? How much of the scrolling do you even remember? I spent like an hour scrolling yesterday, dude. As I went outside after scrolling, and then I thought to myself, like, I don't even remember. I can't think of a single reel that I scrolled through. And that was honestly kind of scary. I couldn't even remember anything that happened in that past hour. And that's happening every single moment with so many guys. Okay, and we have to be using our time to build shit. And so it's horrifying to think like that, you know? There's an entire generation, and it's so scary to think, like, holy shit, I'm at like an 8 or 9 hour a day screen time. And I should be using this to build something, but I don't know what to build. I'm kind of freaking scared to move on and like actually get building with something, especially because, like I said earlier in one of my last videos, it's cringe if I start working on something, but I know that I should. And now I'm gonna scroll, but now I can't remember what I was even scrolling on. And there's just so much going on in this whole horror of time passing. There's a lot going on there. And it sucks because when you're in your 20s, you're this young. It's like that shouldn't be at the front of your mind. You should be enjoying life. Like, this should not be at the front of your mind. Like, anxiety and mental health amongst teens, 20s, 30s, it's horrible. There's a mental health crisis here. And I feel like these things are a huge contributor to it. It's kind of something that I've figured out lately, and I really want to yap about it and get you guys, let you know like how I got my screen time down to went from freaking 30 hours a day to 1 or 2 maybe, and I'm working on getting that down now. So hopefully you'll be able to figure out, use some of these insights that I've got from my former doomer in recovery brain, and yeah, learn something or two. Go ahead, like and subscribe. I know that's annoying to say, but I talk about this stuff a lot, and I think this can be a healthy place to talk about it and learn about it. So thanks, love you. But yeah, this is something that I've really struggled with personally. My screen time, especially when I get in pretty bad states and like depressive episodes, can get up to 8 hours plus. That's just on scrolling too. That's like not even counting my laptop time, gaming time, and I know how bad it can get and how impossible it can feel to escape the phone addiction. I mean, it's crazy. They put their best engineers at work on this one, getting us hooked onto this like crack. But it's up to us to figure it out. So I think one of the main ways that I've figured this out lately is, and I mean, this is something that I've struggled with even back when I was first traveling. Like, I actually got off my ass and started doing something, but I would still find myself in my room on my phone for like 2 hours. It's like I just moved out here to California following this weird adventurous dream of mine. And I'm still on my phone, like scrolling and just bed rotting. Like, what the fuck? What's happening? So I've tried to figure that out. And I think just awareness is a huge thing. Like, once you look at those screen time numbers, that shit can hit you like a brick. And you really put into perspective, like, okay, wow, 8 hours, like every single day. That's a large chunk of my damn life right there. And for a lot of people, that's enough to kind of knock them out of it. For some people like me, that would knock me out of it for a while, maybe a couple of months. I would be able to get my screen time down. Then I wouldn't. Then I would go back into it. But it really just comes down to having other stuff to do, man, and getting your dopamine levels. I don't know if dopamine detox is like a huge real thing. I guess I haven't done my research on it, but you need stuff that is natural dopamine. You need to get into nature. You need to sweat in nature, especially. That is something that is huge for me. I'm a freedive instructor in Honduras. If you don't know that, go check out some of my other videos. I talk about it more in depth. But by doing these, not only the breath work in the water, but doing this physical activity in nature, it's exactly what our bodies are meant to do. Every single ancestor that we have had did these things, like sweat in nature. Sweating in nature is what got us here. Zillions of years of your ancestors got you to this point where you're allowed, you have like the luxury of bed rotting and scrolling on your phone because they were sweating in nature every day, working their ass off to get the human race here. Okay, they didn't have air conditioning. They were running around chasing down damn mammoths in the blistering sun. I know mammoths aren't in the sun, like we're in hot places, but that's beyond the point. Working your ass off, getting a sweat up in nature is huge. That's why I recommend like skipping the gym and just go outside to an outdoor gym. That might be a big ask for some of you. That was a big ask for me. And actually, my gym is basically outdoors. I mean, there's no air conditioning and it's hot as fuck. I'm on a small island, so there's not a lot of AC here, but you have to get out into nature and be sweating, and you're cooked if you're not, honestly. This is one of those weird little things that I feel like nobody's talking about that is actually incredibly important. Like, if you're sweating in nature, then you're gonna be doing breath work in nature by design. Like, if you're sprinting, doing weights, your breath is getting up, you're you're really connecting with your body and fixing it on, like, an ancestral level. I don't have to cite any sources for you on this one. This is some common fucking sense, boys. I mean, the ancient wisdom of our bodies getting exerted physically energy, exerting physical energy next to the ancient wisdom of the trees and the grass and the clouds. Like, yeah, that shit's within our DNA. Well, of course, we're meant to do that. Okay, stop watching Huberman podcasts, stop watching Andrew Tate, and go sweat your ass off in nature. That's where your answers are. Good lord. But yeah, I kind of went on a rant there. But that's something that's I've learned that's like helped me so much. That becomes your source of dopamine. That becomes your source of good chemicals in your brain. Moving around, getting in nature. Huge one. Focus on your breath too. I have a bunch of basic breath work stuff that I'm working on right now, like guided breath work videos. These are not guided meditations by any means. It's like active breath work that genuinely produces immediately, like within 2 minutes, altered states just by the design. Like it's impossible not to be in an altered state if you follow these breathing patterns. Like you'll feel calm and relaxed and then also a little bit energized. This is kind of the power of the breath. Let me know if anybody's watching this. Let me know if you're interested in that. All right. Because that shit's really good and that shit actually really changed my life because it's rewiring your body to connect with itself instead of connect with the damn thing in your pocket with your damn phone. And that's what it all comes down to. It's just a connection with your body and your mind. It should feel very natural just to be. Do you know what I mean? And we're really designed, we're in a world that's designed not to make that happen. We're in a world where feeling like just being is natural, where you're walking in nature, where you're spending time with your tribe, where you're actually contributing something, like you're not working at a desk job, feeling like you're actually contributing something, maybe like working with your hands or working in a garden on a farm. That's what we've been wired to do for the entirety of the human race. And obviously, look around, the world is not designed that way. There's a lack of walkable cities. Nothing is walkable. You have to drive 30 minutes to get anything done. You do that, and then that's the extent of your social interaction is spending hours in traffic with people. And then, like, if you want to go socialize with your friends, okay, everybody has to drive 30 minutes to go see each other to meet up at this one place where we're gonna pay over $100 just to do the thing that we want to socialize together doing. Like, this is not designed to be easy. It's designed to be hard so that it gets us out of a natural state of being, keeps us stressed, and keeps us buying shit. Okay. And again, I'm ranting right here, but that's what it comes down to. That's why I'm using my time to solve these things. Okay, now I live in a beautiful place on an island where I sweat in nature every day and everything is within walking distance. There's not even any cars allowed on this island. You need like a special permit if you want to get a car on here because the roads are so damn small and they're only designed for golf carts and motorcycles. So that's what I'm talking about. Use your time to solve these issues. In my opinion, these are the issues you need to solve. Like you should obviously make that decision for yourself. How do you want to live your life? If you're a car guy, obviously what I'm saying doesn't apply. If like cars are your huge passion, what I'm saying doesn't apply. You should be looking within yourself and figuring out those answers for yourself
to figure out how you should be spending your time because everybody's different. Everybody's going to be rocking and rolling through life in their own way. I just think it's very important that we don't waste our damn time living somebody else's prescribed life. That's my opinion again. Some people love the prescribed life and they're actually thriving in it. And I mean that. Like they were like, okay, here's the job that I got. Go to this school, get this job, have these kids, live in this neighborhood. Sweet. Good for me. And they're it's like actually working for them great. Like they're doing fantastic. And I don't hold anything against them on that, obviously. But that's because that's what I'm saying. Like whatever works for you, those people contributed their time towards that, and that is working out for them. So you have to figure out the things that you need to contribute your time to. Really take some time to reflect on that. Get yourself in the headspace in the first place to figure out what you need to be spending your time on. That is a large part of the breath work. That's like what got me here is breath work because that's the only thing that was able to reveal these answers to me properly. Shout out to you if you made it all the way through. Like, comment, and subscribe. And I will see y'all in the next one. Peace.